Hello friends, today date is 13th of February 2024. We are going to discuss a technical topic in Java. Uh, Topic name is control statements in Java. There are multiple types of control statements, that is three major. That is, the first one is decision making statements, another one loop statements, and last third one, that is jump statements. We will describe them side by side and one by one. First, we will describe decision making statements. Decision making statements uh, we can understand by elaborating like statements which are used to make a decision when we put an ending condition, that is if. After that, we write a condition inside the bracket, that is we take example, that is uh, the variable a is equal to 9. If the condition becomes true, then the if block will be executed. But the condition becomes false, then with if we can also use else, that when the condition becomes false, then else block is get executed, or is the lines which are written in else block are get executed. After that, switch case statement is also an decision making statement. In switch case statements, that there is a single character or case is denoted by the character or number which executes a proper block or a particular block of code when the condition becomes true. That if we write that is case 1 is equal to a, case 2 is equal to b, case 3 is equal to c, then the by the user inputs that b, then the block of b is get executed, and rest of code does not get executed, and the condition, the loops, at the end it got terminated by executing loop. After that, control statements, we can see the loop statements are also there. First one is while loop, do while loop, for loop, and while loop. We will start from while loop. While loop is used as when the number of iterations are not known to the person or the user. The while block writing how the while block is written, or we can say how the while loop is written. That is in initialization of an variable is done outside the while loop. And in the while loop, there is unwritten in bracket condition. Until the condition is true, the block is get executed of, and at the last end there is an increment decrement as the conditions is written. And another one is do while, that is it is same as a while loop, that initialization of an element or variable is same, the condition rating type is the same, but do while loop, what it make difference, that is do while oh, first runs the block of code only one time. If the condition true or false, it doesn't matter, but it runs the block of code first one time. After that, it check condition. If the condition is become true, then the executes the block, or if it's false, then comes out of blocks or terminates the block of code. After that, if else block, uh, for control statement or for loop, that is a for loop written to do more iterations which are known to the user. Mm, the structure of writing for loop, that is using keyword for. After that they mention into the bracket all the conditions, all the initialization and the increment, decrement, or you can say post increment, post decrement, pre increment, pre decrement. After that it runs the block of code while the condition is true until the given conditions. If the condition is not true, then it came out of the block and terminates it. After that, jump statements, that they help to jump a block of code, or you can say they jump some iterations. There are two statements which we can say break statement and continue statement. These two statements are used inside the every control flow statement, that is in also if else block, and also in switch case block, also into the while loop, do while loop, and for loop. In if else block, if the condition is true, then we can write break, or you can execute, we can exit the iterations, or we can terminate the iteration by using the break statement. And if we use continue statement, that is the if the condition becomes true, then continue the code for the next block, that is if block is if block is true, then again it goes to continue the code from first, that is until the condition is true, it continues the code. And also the it is used in break statement, is also used in switch case. When the case is written and the case is get executed, after that we have to mention the break statement to terminate the loop, or we can say terminate the code of lines. Thank you friends, and all of these are control statements which are used to uh, which are used to increase the speed of code execution, program execution, make our code flawless, smooth, with decreasing the speed, complexity, and memory allocation. Thank you friends.